Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy Underrated Mages. They'll be doing a video discussing Fairy Tail anime returning. Now, yes, the date has finally been confirmed. The year has finally been confirmed. What I should say, the date hasn't actually been confirmed. But I've been making multiple videos on this channel about me discussing when will the Fairy Tail anime return, when should Fairy Tail return, blah blah blah. But we have finally got introduced to the date of Fairy Tail coming back, and that is in 2018. Yes, it has finally been confirmed 100%. We've all been making speculation on when it should come back, but now that we finally got a clear-cut date, or not even, okay, I keep saying clear-cut date, but we get a clear-cut year on the Fairy Tail anime returning, and we basically seen Hiro Mashima, the creator of Fairy Tail, on Twitter saying Fairy Tail will come back in 2018. Now, me personally, I think that it should return early 2018 simply because, number one, the Fairy Tail manga, if you guys don't know, the last chapter will be coming out very soon. I think either sometime over the weekend or sometime or Monday. So the last chapter is going to be coming out within the next 4 days. Yes, it's crazy. Fairy Tail will actually be ending soon. Yes, the final chapter will be coming out. And make sure you guys stick tuned, so I will be doing a live reaction with a face reveal for the final chapter of Fairy Tail. Yes, I will be doing that. But now that we got the Fairy Tail anime coming back, me personally, I definitely do think that this series won't be that long, and let me tell you why. We saw where the last arc of Fairy Tail ended off for the anime. I'm gonna be talking about the anime, but we saw how Fairy Tail basically ending off right after the time skip, or right when Natsu came back from the time skip with the long hair, him and Lucy finally reuniting, all that stuff. We saw that was the final episode, and after that, there's really only two arcs. Yes, that's actually really spooky to say, because there's really only two arcs. Number one, we have the time skip arc, which we're kind of like, they kind of already started that because the last episode ended with Natsu coming back. So yeah, we got the little time skip, and then we have the whole little avatar thing, and then we have, well, if you're counting that, it's really like three arcs. So you got like the remainder of the time skip, then we have the avatar arc, which a lot of people don't like. Me personally, it was okay. It wasn't anything, there's a little bit controversial moments here and there, but we got the avatar arc coming up, and then we have the final arc. Yes, the war arc. I'm not gonna spoil anything for this war arc, but all I'm gonna say is that very, very, very controversial. A lot of spooky things went down in this war arc. That's all I'm gonna say. So if you're counting that, me personally, I think that's around maybe 100 or so chapters. And me personally, yeah, well, actually, that is over 100 chapters. I believe it's probably like 120, I think, because I remember the whole Natsu and Zero. Yeah. So I think it's around like 100 so chapters. So maybe that'll be, I don't know, 25. I don't expect it to be a long running series, and I hope they don't add filler, because I'm gonna be honest, the 2014 anime, or let's start with the original Fairy Tail filler wasn't that bad. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. At the end of the day, it's still filler, so it's still gonna feel like, it's still bad because it's filler. I'm not gonna ever, me personally, I'm not gonna ever like say, I'm not gonna ever like filler. That's just the type of person I am. But the Fairy Tail anime, the original one, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't. I didn't hate it, is what I should say. I didn't hate it, but the 2014 anime filler, that was terrible. Yes, that was terrible, and I think it was terrible because they had enough content. Like, I don't know why, but for some reason, I guess that they felt like it was gonna get rushed or something, so they had to like slow it down. I don't know why they added filler, because me personally, I definitely do believe that the Fairy Tail anime, they could have ended off in 2014. I definitely do think they could. Maybe they could have slowed down the pacing a bit, but I definitely do think that they could have animated the 24. They could have finished the whole Fairy Tail series, because the thing with the 2014 anime, what they did with that arc, or with the Tardos arc, was great, and I think they could have done that some more. Basically, they added in canon filler, and I know some people are thinking, what do you talk about in canon filler? Well, basically, for some of the fights of the Tardos arc, Hiro Mashima, the author of Fairy Tail, when he was writing it in the manga, he couldn't include everything that he wanted to. However, in the anime, Hiro Mashima, he actually did, like, he worked with the studios with some of the fights to make them longer and make them how he actually wanted them to be. So even though the fights, like, there was some extra scenes, like for Laxus versus I forgot who he fought. Whoever Laxus versus I don't remember. Tempest, yeah, Laxus versus Tempesta 2.0. Even though that is technically filler because it wasn't in the manga, Hiro Mashima himself actually wrote that, or he actually helped the studio with that. So he could have done something like that with the Tartaros arc, or even with the time skip to stretch it out and actually finish the Fairy Tail series. But like I said, I don't expect this Fairy Tail anime to be too long. Me personally, I definitely do think that the Fairy Tail anime, this one will be, I hope it has a great animation because this is going to be the final stretch. And regardless of like the quality of the series, like the quality of the writing, I'm gonna be watching this still. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna still be watching it. I'm gonna be doing videos about it. Hopefully, I'll be able to still do videos about it and everything. And me personally, all I gotta say is that I'm excited because now we're gonna finally be able to see the Fairy Tail, like the ending. And I'm not saying that I'm like excited. I'm just, it's at least the anime. I'm more happy for the anime only because now they'll be able to experience the manga stuff and everything. So yeah, overall, that's basically it for this little video. The Fairy Tail anime will be coming back in 2018. What are you guys thoughts about this? Comment what you guys